Hello everybody and welcome. This is your boy the Green Talons coming at you with a video that is quite ready for you guys to be aware of. I'm quite sure you guys have already heard that the Eagles have signed majority of the rookies, you know what I'm saying? The rookie free agents are already signed and ready to roll. The Eagles took care of them first. But this time they had a little bit money under the salary cap to get all the rookies signed from the first round to the seventh round. You know what I'm saying? So Devonte Smith was the first to sign among the first four or the first five for that matter. You know what I'm saying? And then the rest of them were signed later on in the draft order. But they wouldn't sign in the exact draft order. The Eagles kind of picked their players to get signed right away. They started with Devonte Smith because I think he was the one who invest or impressed the most in the rookie camp that occurred a few weeks ago. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get this signed because as of June the 3rd, which was Thursday, I believe, and the Eagles got signed these four players that they already signed, as you guys are pretty much fully aware. You know what I'm saying? So with them guys getting signed out of the way, they had the rest of the guys to sign. I think the other guy signed yesterday, but the third was a Thursday. I want to get that correct, so get it out of the way. So let me go ahead, without any further ado, to go ahead and mention these guys that are already signed, their contract total amount, and how it's going to be distributed over the next 4 years of their careers. But Devonta Smith, 5th-year option, I wasn't able to get. I think that comes probably second or third year of the contract. You know what I'm saying? And all the signing bonuses and signing bonus, the money distributed over the year-to-year basis. So let's go ahead and start with Devonta Smith right quick and mention the rest of the guys all the way down the line. As I mentioned, Devonta Smith, first one to sign, he signed a 4-year, $20.1 million contract over 4 years, but the signing bonus was 12.8, 324 for the signing bonus. So the minute you put your Hancock on the contract, $12 million is already yours off the bat. But the remaining deals of the contract to distribute over the next 3 years of the deal. For this year alone, it's how it's broken down from the 12.8 million. They started with the 21 deal, which is this year, which is what he's going to earn alone, which is $3,662,081. That's just for 2021. This year, 2022, it goes up a little bit. It's 4,577,601. That's 2022, which is next year. The following year after that year, it goes to 5,493,121. Okay, that's 2023. 2024. It goes a million more higher, which is 6,408,624. Means I'm sorry, 641. Let me get that correct. 641. That's just all the 4 years distributed from the signing bonus, which is 12.8 million. You know what I'm saying? And so, but the remaining of the 8 million, I think, or 7 to 8 million, whatever that it is left, that's probably the 5th year option. I think the 5th year option is going to be over 7 million. You know what I'm saying? So that's still pretty decent for a guy who just started, who just playing 3 years of the 4-year contract, and then that's when the 5th year option kicks in after the 3rd year. So that gets him 2 million. So that gets him 2 more years to go. So if you add the 7 million plus the third and the 4th year, I'm sorry, of the 4th year, like I said, the first, second, and 3rd year is already accounted for. But after the 3rd year is over with, the 4th year, which is 6,6,408,000. You know what I'm saying? That goes with the 7 million, which is the which I believe is the 50-year option. So you add the 50-year option with the 6 million. That's close to 13 million. That's over $13 million for the next 2 years distributed from the 4th and the 5th year option. You know what I'm saying? So, which is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Because see, after the 50-year option, which in 2025 or 2024, the Eagles can, cause see, if you think about it, the next 2 years of his contract is going to be probably a salary cap number. So the Eagles might try to redo them 2 years and add more to it. That's what I really expect. Because see, if you think about it, 13 million for the next 2 years, that's like 6 million, 6.5 million of 2023, 2024. That's 6.5 million. You know what I'm saying? So the 13 million for 24 and 25, that's gonna be a salary cap contract. So the Eagles, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the Eagles probably gonna try to redo the contract or give him a new deal after 2023. That's what I really expect. And if he makes 2 Pro Bowls, because I don't expect him to make no Pro Bowl in his first year. Maybe in the second or third year, maybe if he get 2 Pro Bowls, 1 All Pro or 2 All Pros in 22 and 23, his contract total really gonna increase from 13 million, probably around 15 million. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a high-end contract for 2 years left on the deal. So the Eagles could redo the deal, like I mentioned twice in the video already, and give him a new deal. That's what I really expect after 2023. That's what I really expect. Now, on to the 3rd round pick, who they signed, defensive tackle Milton Williams, who signed a 4-year deal. Oh, let me also remind y'all, every YouTuber out there has made a video on the rookie signings, but they only gave Davonte Smith 20.1 million total. They didn't mention the other guys. They mentioned them being signed, but they're not giving you the numbers like I'm giving you on this video. So I'm more likely the first person to do this. And if I am, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to actually give these numbers to you guys. If you like this video, like I said, let me know. But anyway, let's go to the Milton Williams, who signed a 4-year deal. And the 4-year deal is $5,110,183. And need I remind you, the 2nd round on down to the 7th round, there's no signing bonuses. It's just a straight, flat-out contract. Like I said, 4 years, $5,110,183, and that's broken down into 4. 21, which is this year, he gets $929,124. That's just for the that's just for this year alone, which is kind of in a way backup money. You know what I'm saying? So that money he gonna be getting to back up Jason Kelsey or wherever they put him on the offensive line as a field. In 2022, he gets $1,161,405. That's still pretty decent. So the Eagles expect him to start after 2021. Kelsey's supposed to retire this year. If he retire, like everybody is saying, and like every NFL analyst is saying across the country, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm getting that confused. That's not Landon Johnson. That's not Landon Dickinson. This is defensive tackle Milton Williams. So whatever I just said on the video, I was talking about the center. I didn't mean the center. I mean different defensive tackle. But anyway, so cancel out what I said about the first and 2nd year. So let me recalibrate what I just said. 2021, $929,124. That's backup money. So he probably going to back up along the defensive line rotation. So if he plays well in the first year, to back up either Fletcher Cox or the other guy that they signed a couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying? He could back up one of those guys and play really well on the defensive line rotation. Then in his second year, he's going to make in his second year of the contract, which 2022, $1,161,405. So if Fletcher Cox is released or traded to another team, you know what I'm saying? If Milton Williams performs like the Eagles are expecting him to perform as a third-round pick, he could immediately take over the starting role, or he can still be the backup if Fletcher Cox is not traded. You know what I'm saying? So, but most defensive linemen, they mostly pick up the defensive snaps pretty quickly, more faster than offensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? So he could wind up being the starter or still be the backup, depending on how things work out for him. You know what I'm saying? So 2023, he's gonna make $1,393,686. Now that's the 2023. That's the third year of the deal, and so if he plays well, if he becomes the starter by 2023, which is 2 years away, you know what I'm saying? The Eagles could rework his deal. But like I said, there's no signing bonuses. So there's really no reason for the guy to be cut if he doesn't perform and pick up the defensive snaps like everybody is expecting him to do. And then the last year of the contract, 2024, which is $1,625,967, which is still not bad. So, but between 2021 and 2022, which is probably guaranteed to him, but the third and the fourth year may not be guaranteed, so that could be more like a $3 million contract over 2 years, which could probably be a salary cap problem. If he plays well, the Eagles could also redo his deal and give him 2 or 3 more years added to this 2-year contract and make the contract more reasonable. If he does make a Pro Bowl, it's gonna be kind of difficult for the Eagles to re-sign this guy and give him a better contract. So that could be a problem along the way. But we'll see how they work out in the first 2 of the 4-year deal that he just signed a couple days ago. Now, 4th round pick, cornerback Zach Mcpherson, who the Eagles chose in the 4th round. He also signed a 4-year deal. His 4-year deal is $4,209,660. Also, no signing bonus. So he also has a reasonable contract, which is different compared to Devonte Smith, who has a 50-year option guaranteed if he plays well 3 of the 4 years of that contract. Now, his contract is broken down also in 4 counterparts. 2021, this year alone, he's going to make $842,415, which is not bad, you know what I'm saying? But if he becomes the starter, his numbers could probably increase, or his contract could probably increase after the 2nd year of this deal. In 2022, he's going to make $1,007,415, which is still not bad for the second year they did all alone. And be in this contract alone, he's gonna make still under $2 million for the first 2 years of that contract, which is still a low salary cap contract compared to the others that that's way above him. You know what I'm saying? So 2023, he's gonna earn $1,122,415. Now, that number now between the 3rd year going into the 2nd and 1st year, that could be close to about $3 million, almost guaranteed. $3 million already gone in the 3rd year of the deal, and then the final contract, in the final year of the contract, which is 2024, $1,289,415. Now, his contract is probably guaranteed. But if he becomes a starter in 2 of the 4 years of the deal, the Eagles are going to redo his contract as well, because these are a lot of guys the Eagles can probably re-sign. But if McPherson makes the Pro Bowl, in the second year of that deal, then maybe the third or maybe the fourth year of that contract is probably voided. More likely the fourth year is more likely voided. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show with the fourth, fifth, and sixth and seventh round picks, if they all play well or or certain ones make the Pro Bowl, I think the final year of that contract is voided, which means the Eagles can either re-sign them before the contract, after the contract is voided, or they can let them go. You know what I'm saying? And they can cut their losses and won't have to worry about having a salary cap problem with the guys who make the Pro Bowl and can't re-sign them. And if their contract is voided, they lose no money. You know what I'm saying? So it's no money lost, no money gained. And that's just for cornerback Zach Mcpherson. Like I said, it depends on if he makes the roster. Now, if he makes the roster, he guaranteed the first year of the contract. But if he makes the starting role in the first year, and in the second year, if he makes the Pro Bowl, like I said, if he makes the Pro Bowl in the first year, the fourth year of that contract is more likely voided. And like I said, the losses are cut either way. You know what I'm saying? They let them go, they can re-sign them. It depends on how desperate they're going to need them at cornerback. But if Eagles go into 2022 with the possibility of having 3 first-round picks, if they draft another cornerback, then Mcpherson contract, third year of that contract is more likely voided. But if he don't make the Pro Bowl, then the entire 4 year of that deal is guaranteed to him regardless. The Eagles could redo his deal after the third year. They could do that, but we'll see how that works in Zach Mcpherson's situation as far as in contract signing. Also, fifth round running back Kenneth Gainwell, University of Memphis. Yay! He also signed his 4 year deal. His 4 year deal is $3,815,524. It'll remind you again, no signing bonuses. And how his contract works out, 2021, this year alone, he's going to earn $743,881. That's only for the backup role. You know what I'm saying? So he's more likely going to play special teams and more likely going to be the backup to our running back that we drafted 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He gonna spell him out from time to time because Gainwell has more power. I mean he's a quick, fast runner, but he also has more power than the other running back up the gut. You know what I'm saying? So now the second year of the deal, 2022, $908,881. That's still not bad. That's over. If you add both the contract totals, that could be a little bit over. It could be over $1 million, but not that much. Not even more than 1.5 million. It's gonna be under 1.5 million if you think about it. Now, 2023, third year of the deal, and that one increases now. It goes to $1,023,881. Now, all that is still backup money. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he gonna be special teams. He still gonna be the backup. He still gonna be the backup running back in his offense, according to Nick Sirianni has said, and what other analysts are saying about Gainwell. And so 2024, the final year of the contract, it goes up $1,138,881. And the entire contract comes out to a total of $3 million, which is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Because the Eagles don't expect Gainwell to make the Pro Bowl. Now, if he makes the Pro Bowl as a special teamer, that's still not gonna hurt the contract, because if he's the starter, if he beats out the running back, the Eagles running back, feature running back for the starting role, then that 2024 contract, the last year of that contract, is more likely going to be voided, because like I said, he won't make the Pro Bowl as a starter, but he could make the Pro Bowl as a special teamer. It won't hurt that contract, because he won't have to be the starter for it to hurt the contract, and the contract won't get hurt at no means necessary. So, like I said, in the 4 year of the contract, he more likely going to be the backup, more than likely. If Eagles decide to cut their losses with the featured running back, And if Gainwell becomes the featured runner, then the Eagles are going to redo his deal before the fourth year option, before the fourth year deal comes to a close. They're going to have to re-sign him to a 2, it may be a 3-year deal to see how it works out. But we'll see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's the June the 3rd signing. The 4 guys they signed. Okay. They just signed 3 more guys yesterday. 6th round draft pick, defensive tackle, Marlon Tuipulotu. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's on a 4-year deal, 4-year deal, $3,685,912. Also, no signing bonus, so the contract is not even going to hurt. But the first year of the contract, which in this year alone, $708,978. That's just for the backup role. You know what I'm saying? Because the Eagles might have 2 potential starters in Milton Williams and this guy Marlon Tuipulotu. Like I said, Tuipulotu. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. 2022, it increases from $7 million to $8 million, from 700,000. I'm sorry, from 700,000 to 8,000. 700,000 to 800,000. 72, 439. That's still a little bit under 1,000,005. So that won't be. So that won't be no problem. Hold on. I'm sorry. Not 439. I'm sorry. It's 873. I'm naming the other guys' totals. It's second year. It's gonna be 873,978. Like I said before, it's still gonna be under 1.5 million. That's still considered backup money, considering where they're gonna place him, depending where he'll play. They said they got to play defensive end and tackle, so he gonna play multiple roles on the defensive line of rotation along with Milton Williams. And 2023, he gonna make 988,978. So that could put him a little bit closer to around 1.5 or 1.10 million, somewhere along up in there of the 3 years of that portion of that contract. And then the final deal of the deal, like I said, it increases. It goes to 1,103,978. Now, like I said about the other defensive tackle, if he makes the starting rotation, like I said, if Fletcher costs, it's gone 2 years from now. The Eagles got 2 starting defensive tackles in the middle. And like I said, Marlon Tuipulotu can play defensive end and tackle. He can play both positions. So he had more multiplicity on the defensive line than Milton Williams. Milton Williams is a flat out pure defensive tackle. But Marlon Tuipulotu is Tuipulotu. Got it right. Tuipulotu. He's a multi-defensive line player. He can play both defensive tackle spots, and he probably can play both defensive end spots, depending on it. It probably put him all over the line. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Sweat mans the left side of the defensive line, so he probably gonna want to play defensive end where Brandon Graham is. He's probably gonna be sharing defensive tackle role with Rachel Cost and the other guy. So the Eagles could re-sign him to a minor league contract, but if he becomes the starter, all that changes. Also, now 6th round pick defensive end Tyron Jackson. He signed a 4-year deal, $3,569,756. $756. Again, no signing bonus. His contract comes out for this year. It'll be $686,000. 468. 686, 468. That's still not bad. He's a defensive end. We don't know if this guy might make the roster or not. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, This guy is actually has size. I think Tyron Jackson, I think he's 6'4". I think he's the only big defensive end they have. I think he's 6'4", what I want to believe. He's big. You know what I'm saying? But he could crack the rotation. It's a possibility he could. But if he is cut after training camp, then this 4-year deal that he signed is going to be, well, if he's cut, I think he still keeps the rookie contract. And yet, if the team picks him up, whoever picks him up is going to pay him the remaining, his entire fully guaranteed contract. Like I said, if he's cut, some team is going to pay out the last 4 years of his rookie contract, because one thing about rookie contracts, they're guaranteed if you're cut. You know what I'm saying? And there's no more negotiation after that. The rookie contract is guaranteed. Now, if he's a veteran, different story. But if you're a rookie deal, if you are a rookie and you're still paying under your rookie contract, no matter the year that's left on the contract, the team that picks you up has to either resign you or have to pay out the fully guaranteed 4-year, 3-year, 2-year, 1 year, however many years left on the contract. That's how it goes in the NFL. It's business, you know what I'm saying? And so, okay, 2022, 872, 439. That's the second year of the deal. You know what I'm saying? So, again, a little under 1.5 million over 2 years. And in 2023, he's gonna make 987,439. Now, it jumps over the 1.5 million, probably more like 1.8, maybe 1.9 million, somewhere along up in there, other 3 years per year of the contract. And in the final year of the contract, it is 1,102,439. Like I said, if he makes the roster or if he's cut, whoever picks him up has to pay out his rookie contract regardless. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying and hoping he do make the roster. Like I said, he has size. This guy's big. I mean, this guy has enormous size. He's 6'4". He's probably the biggest defensive end or defensive lineman the Eagles have drafted in quite some time, other than Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox probably the last one. I'm sorry, Josh Sweat is the last one as they drafted over 6'4". You know what I'm saying? So he could make the roster. We'll see how that goes in training camp or rookie and veteran OTAs, which is now on the horizon, because the rookie minicamps has officially come to an end. Now we got OTAs coming up. Then you got rookies and veterans who have to report probably this month. I think June, or it might have got pushed back to July. We'll see how that works out, because the pandemic has caused a lot of problems as far as rookie training camp, rookie camps, OTA training camps, veterans, all that have been affected by the pandemic. So we'll see how that work out, but we're still in the middle of June. June is just beginning, so we'll see how that goes before OTAs kicks in. Now, the guy they signed supposedly last, it was defensive end Patrick Johnson, who's actually the linebacker. He's a defensive end / linebacker. I don't know why they got defensive. I don't know why they put defensive end. He's actually a defensive end / linebacker, Patrick Johnson. Now he's tall too. He's 6'3". So 4 years, $3,585,872. Again, no signing bonus. Now, 2021, the first year of his deal is going to be $686,468. Now, that's not bad, considering it depends on if he's the starting weak side or starting strong side, or he's going to share time in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So we see how that works out, because the guy had good hitting. This guy can hit. He's very good. He's a hard-hitting linebacker. He haven't had a hard-hitting linebacker since Jeremiah Trotter. So we'll see how that works out. And then in 2022, he's going to make $851,468. Again, way under 1.5 million over 2 years, 4-year deal. 2023, he finna earn $966,468. it's gonna jump over 1.5 million, maybe 1.89, maybe 1.10 million over three-year base of the contract. And the final contract is 1,081,468. All that add together comes to a total of 3,569. 3,585, 872. So if you add the 4 year, add the entire 4-year base, that's what you come up with. And so, like I said, it depends on. A lot of these guys are not going to make the roster. Some are. And the Eagles also signed the Eagles signed 2 or 3, maybe 4 free agents off the. How many guys got 1-year deals? You know what I'm saying? So the 1-year deals, they don't come anywhere near close to the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th round, picks, because they're veteran deals. And so now, here's how Devonte Smith contract is broken down. Like I said, his signing bonus is $12.8,324,000. That's his signing bonus. But it's broken down into these salaries. He's going to get his base salary from what I've got offline. It's $666,000 by itself. 2022 is going to be $1,575,520. 2023 is going to be $2,491,040, and 2024 is going to be $3,406,560. And that's how his contract broken down in 4 signing bonus. Now the other $7 million, like I said, like I told you guys earlier in the video, the other $7 million, I think that's probably be the 50-year option. So the 50-year option, along with the last year of that contract, they're gonna go well over $13 million. Like I said, it's gonna be a salary cap situation for Devonta Smith as the 2-year left on the deal, along with the 50-year option. That could be a situation right there. So the Eagles might have to redo his deal before the 4th year even comes around. Because if he makes the Pro Bowl and get all pro honors, his price gonna shoot up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna rise, and he gonna know that, and so is his agent. That's what it's gonna come down to. If he makes the Pro Bowl not only once but twice and get 1 or 2 All Pros, his contract and price gonna rise. It's gonna rise up the charts. And so, but the Eagles should have enough money between next year going into the next 2 or 3 years. The Eagles should have enough money to give him a long-term deal. And some of these guys I just been to, guys, might not be back. You know what I'm saying? And so that's going to also pay tribute to getting him a long-term deal. Also, now on the back, from what I've also heard, that the Eagles signed the last two deals. Like I said, I didn't mention Landon, Dickinson, and Jacoby Smith, but from what I've been told, it's an estimated amount that these guys are going to receive. These reports are done. For these 2 guys, it's not accurate yet, but from what I've heard, and read offline, these numbers are going to be close to their rookie deals, and I'm gonna try to give it to you guys. So, like I said, I don't want to say these are actual numbers, or these are the numbers that are going to be expected, but these are numbers that are being predicted. And so I don't go by predictions very well. I'm more likely to get the numbers. Like I said, I just beat to you Devonte Smith, Milton Williams, Zach Mcpherson, Kenneth Gainwell, Marlon Tuitulupu, Tyron Jackson, and Patrick Johnson. Now I just mentioned those guys. Those guys' contract is accurate. You know what I'm saying? But Landon, Dickinson, and Jacoby Smith totals that I'm going to give you guys are not accurate. They just estimated, or they're just predictions. And like I said, I don't go on predictions very well, but this is what they're saying their contracts are going to be once they are signed. Landon Dickinson supposed to sign a 4-year deal, which is going to be $8,513,688. And if that's accurate, if it's accurate, no signing bonus for him. But that's pretty steep for a second round pick. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, if you are a second round pick, your numbers are more higher than the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh round picks. It's more higher. And if you're a center and you got drafted in the third round or lower, your numbers not gonna be no 8 million. Ain't gonna be nowhere near close to 8 million. You'll be lucky if you get 3 or 4 million on a 4-year deal. But since Landon Dickinson was a second round pick, his numbers are gonna be a little bit higher than 5 million. And so, like I said, these numbers I'm going to give you guys are not accurate. They're just predictions, and this is what they're saying online. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but if it is true, they'll broadcast it on the Eagles app, and they'll broadcast it on ESPN and NFL Network, or on radio, or new sports radio, podcasts, etc., etc. Now, his number breaks down to 2021 this year. He's finna earn $1,573,943. Now, that's actually a backup number on a 1-year basis. He's like I said, he's supposed to back up Jason Kelsey if he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people saying he's gonna start the season on PUP, which what I expect, because at the pro day, he only had limited snaps because of the ankle surgery that he had. I think February. I think is he the February when he had the ankle injury. I mean, when he had the injury because he didn't play in the national championship game. He didn't play there, and they say he had the surgery in February. So in March and April, so his ankle is healed but not completely healed. I think it's healed. I don't think he can move properly very well. So he might. So once he get his contract signed, once they got signed in contract, he's more likely going to have to report to the training staff right away. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how it mostly works. If you're an injured player, you gotta go to the training staff right away and go through their regiments and for getting that ankle stretched out, the muscles are stretched out. And so there will be no sore, because it's going to be sore because of the regimen that they're going to put him through. It's going to be sore. But once it's sore, and then they get to putting those shots in your legs, and these are straight shots that they put in your legs to relax the muscle that's in the leg or the ankle, wherever the injury is at. It's going to make the muscle a little bit more relaxed where you can move on it. So that's more likely what's going to happen to Landon Dickinson in the first year. And the second year, they say he should be fully healthy by training camp, but I don't think he's going to be. He might be healthy by the beginning of the season, and he might still not play. If he plays, he might have limited snaps because of that ankle injury, and the Eagles is not going to want to hurt him any further. So if that's true, if they go by that term, that's a possibility. He probably could wind up being a full-time starter, fully healthy, 2022, which brings to the contract total of $1,967,429, which is not bad, because between that year and that year, he gonna go well over $3 million in 2 years. In 2023, it shoots up dramatically, $2,360,915. Now between them 3 years, he will be well over $5 million. He'll be well over $5 million in 3 years of that deal. And then if he plays well in the third year and make the Pro Bowl between the second and the third year of the contract, this fourth year deal, which is in the fourth year of the contract, $2,754,401. That's gonna get voided. And like I said, for the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth and 7 year players, if any one of these guys make the Pro Bowl, the fourth year of the contract, it gets voided. That's how that works. And so if you make the Pro Bowl between the second and third year of the deal, and it's gonna be a voided contract. And the Eagles might have no other choice but to either franchise tag him or put him under put him under a second and between a first and second round tender, which can be close to $3 or $4 million. And then they do that, then the Eagles may work out a long-term deal to get him under a long-term contract for the rest of his life to be the center for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jacoby Smith, linebacker. Like I said before, the contracts of both of these guys are not accurate. They just estimates, and they're pretty much like lies, because these numbers on there they're giving you guys, they're not accurate, because these guys have not signed contracts yet, but they're just totals that they're going to they're supposed to get when they sign. So like I said, we'll know soon enough if the contract that I'm giving you guys is accurate or not accurate. Jacoby Smith, 4-year deal, $3,610,708. Again, no signing bonus. First year he gonna earn $692,677. That's backup money, but he probably could still be in rotation for the linebackers, because these guys are supposed to be a linebacker and a hybrid safety. So he might want to play in both positions, depending on defensive calls. You know what I'm saying? Then the second year of the contract, $857,677. Now, between this first and second year, like I said, it's still under 1.5 million. So that's still not bad over a 2-year basis. 2023, $972,677. Between the first 3 years of that contract, it may be close to $2 million, maybe, I don't know. And then the last year of that contract, it goes up, $1,087,677. And that is it as far as that guy getting his new contract. Like I said, those two guys I just mentioned, you guys, they're not accurate deals. They're just estimates, and they're just predictions. And you know, predictions are not actually true. Predictions are more like what people say and what people think. It ain't what the God above thinks. It's what people think. So never believe in predictions. But like I said, Landon, Dickinson, and Jacoby Smith have not signed yet, but they're saying that Dickinson have signed. So we really don't know the contract totals from year-to-year basis on a 4-year deal. We don't know that yet. You know what I'm saying? It just estimates, it just lies and predictions. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video because I'm way over 40 minutes. I thought I'll make it about 30 minutes. I'm way over 40 minutes because I messed up some counts as far as the right contracts being totalized that I mentioned to you guys. So like I said, if you like this video, do 4 things for me. 4 things for me. Put the notification bell on top of the screen. That'll let you know when I make a video coming directly from me to you. Secondly, comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, like I always say in every video, share, share, share. The more you share, the more I care, which means you care, and I can get more subscribers. My mission is to get over 100 subscribers. Once I get over 100 subscribers, I can do some things. You know what I'm saying? I can post pictures, I can post my face, whatever. That's why I gotta have 100 subscribers, and I hope that I can climb further than that. But we'll see how that works, because I've been doing YouTube videos going over 5 years, and I got a whole bunch. I got over 300 videos, most on Eagles content, like I just gave you guys just now. Unboxing, other content. I can't mention it. You know what I'm saying? You have to go and visit my channel yourself. So without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Peace. One love, baby.